What's up, guys? Six String Stanger. Welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be fun. Anybody know James Hetfield? Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, Six String Stanger. Hey, first time here, hit that subscribe button down below. We're trying to hit a goal of 20K by the end of the year, and you can help me out. Also, there are chapters in this video. If you want to check those out, get to right to what you want to see. But you never know what you're going to miss. Hey, guys? Oh, my God. Okay, so I do apologize. This video has been a while to come out. I've had this for probably around 2 months now, I'm thinking. This here is a, I guess you could say, how do you want to say this? ESP, because you got Chipson, right? So what would it be? Epson? ESP, or no, it'd be Espin. I don't know, ESPN, whatever. Yeah, I found this on eBay, okay? This is the white Iron Cross type guitar, James Hetfield Metallica, right? I found this online, and it was through eBay, okay? Now, I searched through, they have so many different ones to choose from online, let me tell you. I probably found 20 different ones until I found this very one. I hope it is what it was in the picture, okay? As it is the closest thing as far as the actual Iron Cross LTD that you can get at Sweetwater for like, what, over $1,000 or whatever it is. Because a lot of the problem was where the Iron Cross was. It was either way too close to the bridge, or it was too big, or it didn't come with the black pick guard. It looks really weird. A lot of times when you get a Les Paul, you take the pick guard off, make it look better. This looks really weird without it, let me tell you. But I finally found a seller. My God, I will try to remember. I got papers over here. Don't know. I can't read Chinese very well. Just letting you know. But I did ask. I asked some questions if they could send me some pictures of headstock. It's very similar to the LTD version, but this is a copy, 100% copy. This ran me about 300, I want to say about 350 maybe total, okay? But they went all out on this. I'm kind of anxious to see it. You know, it's got a battery compartment and all that stuff. But let's go ahead, get the music going, please. Yes, okay. Got my cutty thingy in hand. And let's just get this open, okay? I'll see you guys in a minute. Here we go. All right, cut the music. Okay. These boxes here from China are kind of always fun. This is kind of like what my, there it is. This is what my AliExpress came when I ordered one AliExpress guitar, and I'll never do it again. Alright, I think we're good here. I said I think we're good. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see what this looks like, guys. Okay. I lied to you. Look, this is what I got right here. Now, messing with you. I wonder if that is the name of the company. Maverick, maybe? I don't know. It just says Maverick here at the top, which makes me wonder if that's the company name. Anyway, let me just get this opened up here and see what we got. Stay there. Got him. I got him. Okay, so you get your little cord here, truss rod adjustment tool. All right, man, this thing's looking awesome in the plastic. I think I chose the right one, let me tell you. All right, let's see what this thing looks like. Packed very well. If you ever get a Gibson guitar, they seem to take good care of the packaging part of things. Man, it's got some heft to it. Yeah, yeah. Now I got styrofoam everywhere. Wow. Look at this. Huh? So when I asked to take a picture of the headstock, because I was concerned, you know, I didn't know if it would say LTD or whatever, but they went the whole 9 yards. They got ESP on this thing, okay? They sent me a picture of the headstock, and I'm like, what? Complete copy, like I said. Oh, yeah, this is looking crazy. The only thing it didn't have was on the truss rod, how the original has iron cross. This doesn't have that. Well, I'll be damned. It does. It does have iron cross on it. Guys, this is amazing. Look at this headstock, guys. Check that out. Complete copy. Whatever you want to call it. Espen, E-spine, whatever. Wow. This is crazy. Okay? I wasn't expecting this. Because the picture they sent me didn't have iron cross on it. I don't believe. Wow. Oh my God, are you serious? Wait a minute. These are feeling like... This has got ball-end frets on it, too. Oh, we got a ringer. We got a ringer right here. Now, what I mean by ringer is like, you know, no fret sprout type of stuff going on. Oh, this thing's sick, guys. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Yep, okay, all right. Look, we're just going to rip this up. Okay, man, look at this. You even got the iron cross at the 12th fret here. That is awesome, man. It is ball-end frets for sure. Look at the back of the headstock here. Right there. It even has ESP on it. Yeah, complete copy. Right here. Copy. All right. Ready? We need a drum roll. Okay. Well, did we get the clap yet? Do I need to call the doctor? No. Okay. All right. Yes, there's the clap. Thank you. All right. Okay, drum roll. Let's get with him. Come on. Come on. These guys want to say drum roll. Ready? 3, 2, 1. My goodness. That looks amazing in the viewfinder. Holy crap. I'm going to look now if you don't mind. Yes. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, guys. Wow. What's going on here, I wonder? I got to figure out what's going on. We got toggle here, toggle here. Not sure what that's about, but we'll figure that out, okay? Man, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. And I know when I do white guitars, it throws the coloring off in the room. So I do apologize. But this thing is beautiful. Now, okay, let's tweak the knobs. Knobs are very nice. Very smooth. They're not tight. They're not grindy or anything like that. These switches are very high quality switches. I'm surprised. I feel like I have a Firefly here, but it's not. Both of these toggle switches are definitely hitting in really good. I mean, they're tight, you know what I'm saying? But even like the ones that I found before this one, like I said, the iron cross would be a little bigger. It would be like way down here, or like, you know, it looked weird. I don't know. But this one here is the closest one I could find that looked the best. Now it does have active pickups. I don't think these are actual EMG type pickups, but it is active pickups, guys. Here's the battery box. Huh. Oh, it says push. Well, I'll be damned. Look. Now, I will tell you. Yikes. I will tell you. It's kind of weird how that works. I've never seen one like this, where it's like a push door. I did not get a battery with this. I hope I can find a battery. But yeah, so you put the battery in there, and you just shut the door, just like that. Okay, I don't know if you've seen that. Look, you push, ouch, and you push, open it up, slide your battery in, and then you shut the door. Pretty cool stuff, man. Wow, I'm really impressed with this one. Good news, found a battery. I'm going to test it real quick. Ready? Here we go. Hey, yeah. It's good. It's a good battery. All right, let me get this battery put in here real quick. Yeah, I am really impressed with this thus far. Really exceeded my expectations, trust me. I was not expecting it, honestly, to be this good. I'm not trying to say anything bad. I'm just saying that, you know, sometimes things aren't what you see. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's that. All right, we got that in there. And battery is in. Okay, good deal. So, let's take a little... there's a little bit of difference here. You can see up in this corner crease here. Not that bad. Right there where the binding meets the neck, there's just a little, you can see a little bit of wood, maybe. Just very slight wood. It's nothing major. And I did notice, I think it's just a black plastic, you know, where it was cut out, because this is a plastic thing here. But if you notice right here, very closely, it's like a little, like, two pieces of plastic, like, frills sticking off of it, I believe. I can't... It might not be, but I'm going to tell you, man, overall, this guitar looks insane. Okay, so I took the back plate off. You know, it is what it is, okay? We'll see what it would sound like. There's no shielding paint in there whatsoever. You got the little tiny pots in here as well. I mean, the soldering looks to be really done nicely. There's no big globs, like, mounted up or anything. There are smaller pots. I'm just really curious to find out what both of these toggles are. If you guys know, then you know. But we're going to find out here very shortly. Alright, so I got my weigh thing here. Let's go ahead and see what she weighs. She does have some heft to it for sure. Let's go. Alright. Looking at an 8.6, okay? That's about I guess an average weight for this style of guitar. So it's not bad. Let's see. The nut, you know, I can't remember much about this. It's been so long ago. I know it was like mahogany body, mahogany neck. I think they wanted to, I can't remember if they said, I mean, it kind of looks like rosewood, but it could, it's not ebony for sure, but probably rosewood, I would imagine. With probably just like acrylic type of inlays in there. But it's done very well, man. It looks awesome. I believe it's kind of a shiny type of a nut. I'm going to probably say it's a plastic nut. I don't know. Could be one of those, you know, ones that have different particles and stuff in it to make it a little better. But yeah, man, it's just, this has exceeded my expectations as far as looks go. I was kind of worried about it, honestly. Let's go ahead and get the guy to put the thing up on the screen. I always gotta wait. We'll be right back. Jesus criminy. Okay, so we're ready to go here with the, it's up on the screen. Okay. Alright, I got everything set to the bridge here, as far as I know. Both these toggles are down. All the little pots are turned up. So let's see what we got here on the bridge. On the bridge. Oh. Well, there's something. It's flat. Does this not have any... I know that battery's good. The battery's good that I put in there, guys. Huh. I wonder... Well... It flashes up for a second. It says 1590 really quickly. Now I'm concerned. Let me see if I have power. Now I'm scared. Alright, let's just see if I got power. don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't register. But I have power to the pickups for sure, so yeah, we're just gonna say it, what was it, 15.5 or whatever the hell it was, it popped up. That's weird. That is weird. Okay, so, out of the box, I am gonna have to make a truss rod adjustment. I have a lot of, well, not a lot, but I do have daylight pretty much from here to about right in here. So yeah, we got a little bit of a, guess you would call that a back bow, right? Because it ain't an up bow. So yeah, so I'll have to tweak that slightly. Just a couple little turns, and yeah, we'll see. We'll get it all tuned up. That was weird. I mean, I have other guitars that have EMG pickups or active pickups. Test them the same way, and that was a brand new battery. So I know it's nothing there, and we got sound, so I don't know, whatever. So let me just take a minute, and I'll adjust the truss rod. I mean, the action looks to be pretty decent right now. Of course, when I do the truss rod, it might change a couple things. But yeah, if you can see those frets done on there, the frets, man, the ball-end frets, I was kind of shocked with that. That is kind of crazy. But give me a few minutes here. We'll get this tuned up and see what the old James has to offer. The Iron Cross has to offer. Okay, guys, I am back. Wow, this is going to be fun because, you know, let me go ahead and take a sip of this because we all know I need some. I'll be right back. So now comes the question, how did tuning go, Dave? Well, let me tell you, it's going to be interesting with the tuning test, okay? These tuners, all right, I'm just looking here. What's funny, there's no way, this says Grover on here, and they are not even close to a knockoff Grover. I don't know if you can see the stamping on there. These tuners are very loose, like as far as when you're tuning it like I could probably spin that maybe a quarter of an inch at least before it would start moving the string on a few of these. So it should be a very interesting thing. I did spend a few minutes tuning this. The strings, I don't have colored balls, by the way. You know, my balls are silver. So that will probably be one of the first things I do to this guitar after the video. You know, at some point, maybe I'll do a follow-up video on this. I say that about a lot of my guitars, and I never do them. So, don't hold your breath. Yeah. Anyway, I did adjust the truss rod. It took me a couple of turns to get it straight as a board. You know, it snapped right out of it, really good. I raised the action. I had a lot of fret buzz actually on the high E side and a little bit on the low E, because the bridge was actually damn near down solid straight to the body. So I did raise that up probably, I would say almost a couple of turns. Maybe. Anyway, I'm still baffled that I couldn't get any reading, like a solid reading, out of the jack. I did look into the cavity, and I'm like, I don't even know where to touch because I couldn't tell which wire was what for the pickup or anything like that. So I just put the cover back on because I thought I'd get a direct reading that way. That didn't work out, so we'll just kind of go with it and see what we got here. So right now, and I did find out that this is just an extra three-way toggle, at least on this model that I have. So I guess if you're up here and you just don't want to run your fingers all the way down and switch, you can just kind of go, switch it up here. Or if you're down here playing leads and you just want to reach down and grab it and pull that up or down or whatever, you can do it that way. Kind of weird, but that's okay, you know. I don't know if you can blend them together somehow and get a different sound, but you do have two volume and a tone knob here for this model. So let's just get right into it and shut the hell up, okay? So here's, this is the bridge, and we are just going to play some tunes here. Here we go. I'm going to say those are obviously knockoff EMGs, but to be fair, they don't sound that bad. They're really kind of articulate. Does the chug quite well. I can hit the harmonics pretty well too. So maybe these are around a 15K output. I don't know. They could be. That's the best you get right there. Sorry. I haven't played that in years, people. Years. But, really not bad. It feels comfortable in the hand, honestly. Yeah. You know what? Let's see what time it is. It... Okay, let's get right into the rhythm tone test on this bad boy, huh? Okay, guys, first time here, I just toggle in between the pickups and see what kind of tones you get. I'm just gonna play a couple of, just regular bar chords because I suck. So here we go. Let's get started. Right on the bridge pickup. Here we go. Middle pickup. Pretty decent sustain. That's pretty good. Still going. Alright. Alright. Let's go to the neck. Right back to the bridge. Pretty damn good, huh? Okay, guys, lead tone test.
Lead tone test.
All right, same as the rhythm. We're just going to toggle in between and give you some of my worst playing you ever heard. I already beat you to the punch, so you can get your fingers off the keyboard. Anyway, all right, let's go. Bridge pickup. Here we go. Middle pickup. Neck pickup. Back to the bridge. Wow, okay. Well, now comes the all fun tuner test.
Tuner test.
Okay, guys, so I told you before this one's going to kind of be interesting, honestly. I mean, I've had guitars before where the pickup or the tuners weren't that great, but they held in a tuning. It was insane. But I did tune this probably 3 or 4 different times because I had to raise the action, things like that, and adjust truss rod. So I did stress strings out quite a bit, but, you know, we'll see what happens. These are not Grover tuners. Sorry, the company that made this copy guitar. They're not Grovers. They're not. Let's go. All right. So I'm just gonna do some bending. My best. I don't know who else plays guitar that sucks besides Corey. I mean Corey Feldman. He's pretty awesome. I'm sorry, he is. I mean, next best to me. All right, let's just go. I'm gonna do my wiggly digglies and see if we can knock this baby out. We're currently in tune right here. That's what we want. Here we go, no cuts. All right. Spending some time on that G string, right? Let me get bends. Here we go. I am not lying to you. These are really sketchy, okay? I mean, let me try again. Hurt my finger on that one. Here we go. Oh, son of a... I'm just gonna say it, son of a bitch. Wow. Oh. Nope. I give up. I quit. I'm out of here. I'm quit. I'm done. Wrap it. Done. Out. Well, there you have it. Other than not being able to test out the pickups, which I still am baffled by. Never had a guitar do that. Maybe you guys know something I don't. I don't know. Other than the tuners and that happening there, this guitar is pretty damn legit, honestly. Like I said, this here is a toggle switch. I've done it both ways. This does this pickup and the two pickups into one. This does that pickup, does the middle pickup and the neck. They're the same thing. Like I said, it just matters if you want to go downstairs or you want to run upstairs. You know, let your fingers do the walking, I guess, right? Plays great. The one thing I will say, these are 9-gauge strings, which I'm not crazy about. And they are not D'Addario. Sorry. D'Addario. I seen a thing. It said D-A, had a little slash, and dairy like a cow, and O. So, D'Addario. That's how you say it properly, apparently. So, I've been saying it wrong this my whole life. Yeah. But yeah, do you guys think I got screwed on this deal, or I think it's okay. The pickups, I mean, I can always swap out the pickups, right? I mean, I would probably want to eventually get, regular big old CST pots and all that stuff. Get it, souped up to the way it should be. Maybe even get the headset put in here. That would be kind of cool. Never thought of that. You can get the wireless solderless ones, or, wireless solder. What the hell's that? Get the solderless ones put in here, they're battery powered or whatever. And the cool part is I already have a door for the battery right there, so we're good there. Wouldn't have to worry about that. Like I said, these frets are amazing. They're ball-end frets. I was surprised on that. I don't think they're stainless steel. I could be wrong, though, because there's a couple of them that are super shiny in spots, and then there's other ones that are really dull and dim. So they may be stainless steel. I cannot find it on my phone. When I ordered this, I take a screenshot of all the, all the specs. So I do apologize for that. But let me know if you want me to go further with another video for this guitar. We can always get in, take the, I could do the strings, change the strings out, see what kind of pickups these actually are. I can guarantee you they cannot be EMG. Even the logo, they just look too bright and too crisp, kind of, I guess is a word, as far as the logo goes. Because I have other ones and they're a little bit thinner letters. Same type of graphic and everything, they're just thinner letters. But yeah, other than that, this thing plays good, feels good in the hands. Wow. All right. Well, there's my copy of the ESP, not LTD, ESP Iron Cross from whoever it is. I don't know if that was the name of the company. I don't know. Why would it have Maverick? Why would it have Maverick with a wiring diagram on here? I mean, it says Maverick right there at the top. I don't know. Maybe that's who it was. I would have to look back in my email. But trust me, guys, you can go on eBay. You can find this guitar. Just keep looking, man. You're going to find several of them that are very different. You're going to find ones that just have one little straight line with none of the extra lines on the sides. You're going to find ones where the line is actually over too far this way. You're going to find lines that are like super skinny. It's crazy. You're going to find a lot of them without the pick guard. It'll show it with the pick guard, and then when you go into the pictures, it's not going to be there. So just keep your eye on them if you want to get one. Like I said, this is a little over 300. I think it's around 350 is what I want to say. I am pretty happy with this. I probably may get tuners for this, obviously, and switch the strings out, definitely. And, you know, I mean, the pickups sounded good. Let me know what you thought of the pickups down below, too. I don't think they sound too bad. But, you know, putting a headset in here would definitely rock it up. Alright, guys, normally this is where I'd say I leave a link down below. But, you know, I can leave a link to an eBay store or something. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But, yeah, pretty cool stuff there. And it would not surprise me, guys, because, you know, they're crazy. It wouldn't surprise me if Firefly came out with their version of this Iron Cross. Okay? I know this guitar's been out for a while. You know, like I said, it's over $1,000 for the LTD model. You know, and Firefly is notorious for doing all kinds of, you know, that type of stuff. You know, the Zakk Wylde guitars, the Randy Rhoads guitars, the Dimebag Darrell guitars. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. All right, guys, if you liked the video, drop a like down below. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see you guys in another video very soon. Don't forget to check out the Stanger merch shop for your Ditty goodies. Okay? Yeah, don't forget that. What are you looking at, bud? No. I said no. I don't know what he wanted. He's got a fork and a knife, and he's heading this way. So I gotta get off here. Don't forget, it's all about the music. Later, love ya, bye. Get out of here.